I'm Tracy Barnhart, the professional geologist here at Mini-Me Geology. I'm back again this week with another great Ask a Geologist question. This week we are talking about the mineral calcite. Sophia wrote to us and asked, what are the properties of the mineral calcite? I'm particularly interested in the cleavage planes and the fracture pattern of the mineral. Well, calcite is a really common mineral. It is made of calcium carbonate, and it comes in many different colors. You can find samples of calcite that are white, blue, purple, yellow, green, brown, and clear, among others. It's a very soft mineral. It's a 3 on the Mohs hardness scale. It has a white streak. It has a vitreous or a glassy luster. Sometimes it even has a pearly luster. And its specific gravity is about a 2.71 grams per cubic centimeters. Now, the cleavage pattern of a calcite is a 3-directional perfect cleavage. It forms a rhombohedral form. This sample of calcite shows the cleavage pattern very nicely. You can see that it's a rhombus, which is kind of like a squished rectangle if you're not familiar with that shape. It has 3 directions of cleavage, one on the top, one on the sides, and then one on the front and the back of the mineral. The cleavage pattern, saying that it's perfect, means that it will break along these cleavage planes and have smooth sides. So a perfect cleavage means that it won't be rough when the sample breaks. As far as the fracture pattern of a calcite, you don't often see the fracture as much as you see the nice cleavage planes, but it does have a conchoidal fracture, which is similar to the way that quartz breaks. If the sample broke and did not follow along the cleavage planes, you would see a spiral pattern on the mineral, which is indicative of the conchoidal fracture. Now, calcite is a really common mineral. It is the main component in rocks like limestones and marbles. You can find huge, massive areas of limestone and marble, and one particular thing that you often find are caves in these limestone rocks. And the reason for that is that calcite is a calcium carbonate mineral and it reacts with acid. A lot of you have heard about the fizz test that rock geologists do to determine if a rock or a mineral is a calcite. And what that is you put acid on the mineral and it will bubble if it contains the calcium carbonate. Well, also what happens in nature is you have acidic water running through an area that has mostly limestone. It is over time going to dissolve out that limestone and create caves underground. Now, there's a few samples of calcite that I want to show you. Again, this is the white calcite. It has the beautiful rhombohedral shape to it. This sample here is a light blue calcite. This one does not show the rhombic cleavage as easily as the nice white sample, but you can see some of the planes reflecting in the light, and you can get an idea if you look around the sample that it would have a nice rhombic cleavage pattern. There's one other sample that I want to show you that's really unique. It is called an Iceland spar calcite. And now this sample is a nice rhombic form and it's clear. And this, the clarity of this mineral and the shape give it a very unique optical property, in that if you take some text like this or an image like a picture and put the sample over top and look through the mineral, the text is going to look like it's doubled, which is a really fun property that this Iceland spar calcite has. So I hope I've given you some neat information about calcite. If you want to find out more about this cool mineral, you can visit our website, minimegeology.com. Now, if you have questions about geology like Sophia did, we would love to hear from you. Please send them to us at the Dig Into Geology section of our website, or send them directly to me at rockinfo@minimegeology.com. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel to get all of our upcoming Ask a Geologist question and answer videos. Until next time, rock on, everyone.